Judy Bautista, and Kimberly Jones. And we just heard, that's right, folks, we heard Marshawn Lynch talk about playing for the Raiders and more so playing for Oakland. But Mike Silver, I mean, we know this is kind of a feel-good story. The hometown kid, an established player, coming to play for the Raiders. But are there any potential pitfalls? Because this is a team a lot of us think could really go into that AFC Championship and challenge the Patriots.
First of all, I'm wondering if his new catchphrase will be, "I'm just talking so I will get fined." Let's hopefully not. But this is
yes, Lord.
This player loves this city in a way that, a lot of people love their hometown and care about it. I've written about this. I've done it on television.
You live up near there, Mike.
He has this connection with that city that is really special. And it is a very special city, and I lived there for a long time, and I'm one of the people who believe that this really is a brutal state of affairs, and it's nice that they're staying, and it's nice that they're finally a very, very good team that can contend. But I don't buy it's Raider Nation, they're portable. Wherever they go, the fans will go. I think they're the Oakland Raiders, and this is going to be a really, really wrenching goodbye at whatever pace it unfolds, whether it's after this season and they have to go temporary or whether they actually stay there for 3 years. Certainly having a hometown hero who cares about the city this much on this team and a very good team and in a position to help them is huge. I wonder, though, if there are some pitfalls, guys, and one of them to me is the culture clash potentially between Marshawn Lynch and Jack Del Rio, a coach who likes things orderly, likes them done his way, and Jack's done an incredible job. But, when Marshawn, he showed up for OTAs, that's cool, but when he's out there, fooling around when they're stretching and going over during drills and talking to guys on the sidelines, Pete Carroll was very, very tolerant of those things. If things start to go bad between Lynch and Del Rio, the Raiders, it could get ugly in a hurry to me.
I don't see that happening.
No,
I mean, look, part of the deal, and Jack Del Rio and Reggie McKenzie have said this, part of the deal for Marshawn coming to Oakland was that he was going to abide by everything that they have established right there. And, Kim, this is Derek Carr's team. As Marshawn, as big of a personality as he is, Derek Carr, I'm around that team a lot. The guys gravitate towards him. Marshawn's a big presence. Mm-hmm. Derek Carr is the guy, but, Kim, he's going through some contract situations. Is that a potential pitfall? Do you think the Raiders, in any way, shape, or form?
It's hard. It's hard for me to imagine Derek Carr having a contract issue. And I say that having covered David Carr, who's now our colleague here at NFL Network. It's just hard to imagine that being the biggest factor. To me, it's Marshawn. And to me, he has a connection with Oakland like Raider Nation has with its Raiders. And there are things in this world, intangibles, emotions, that we can't measure with fantasy football numbers or with rushing stats. And to me, this might work, and it might work very, very well because everyone involved wants it to.
But you've got the feel-good story and the emotional connect. And Marshawn, he's above that 30-year-old age. Are we expecting too much from him?
I don't think we're expecting too much from him because he doesn't have to carry the offense, right? This is Derek Carr. This is an explosive offense. He's going to be a part of that. I won't say bit player. He's going to be a part of that. And what I think he does is he buoys the fans, the Raider Nation fans who were crushed when the team decided to go to Las Vegas. This sort of builds a bridge for them. The league thought it was going to be a relatively easy 2 or 3 years because they say, well, lots of Raiders fans still come up from Los Angeles. The team is good. That'll help them sort of get past this very difficult, transition. I didn't buy all of that. But I do think that the presence of Marshawn Lynch makes this a lot easier.
I would like to go back to the Carr situation because I reported a couple weeks ago that he was frustrated that he was waiting till after the draft as the Raiders had wanted and that they hadn't called him and he was getting frustrated. Derek Carr has since said publicly if they don't get this done by the start of training camp, which I also reported, he said, quote, I won't take their calls. So do I think they're going to get it done? Yes. It's a no-brainer. I think he's going to get more than Andrew Luck and be the highest paid quarterback, as he should, given his situation. But it's not off to a great start. There is some tension. And if they don't get this done by training camp, again, I still think he'll end up being a Raider. But it's going to be a little more tenuous in terms of the relationship in the short term. Again, I think it's boom or bust. I think it's going to be boom. But that's just another warning sign to me. And you guys say Raider Nation. that's nice. Teams have fan bases that go all over the world. I still don't buy it. I want to say on the record.